挺好的。
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Frank, at the Tour Championship with so much on the line, you want to get off to a good start. Pretty gentle opening hole, don't you think?
It is. It's one of the straightest holes on the golf course, Rich. You go down the hill before you go up the hill, but it's a good way to start, even with those opening tee shot nerves at a Tour Championship final round.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold, very bold.
Shouldn't be a problem here. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament. Now to the first par 3 here at the Tour Championship at East Lake. It is the second hole, 214 yards. And really, to score well at East Lake, players cannot afford to miss the green on the short side of the flagstick, and that's especially true right here. This par 3 plays a bit shorter than the yardage, but it is a must to put the ball on the green. That green slopes dramatically from back to front and from left to right, and is guarded by bunkers on both sides. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
So he didn't hit the green in regulation, but he still has a reasonably good chance to save his par, about 10 feet away. That's costly right there.
Painful.
So 2 over par for the round. Tour Championship continuing here at East Lake Golf Club. This is the 3rd hole. It's a short par 4, 390 yards, but this one requires the players to think. It is a difficult green. Fairway wood off the tee, probably a short iron in, and then the work begins. Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Should be safely on deck.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. And we pick up action at the 4th. With a key stretch of holes ahead, our featured golfer really has struggled in the early going, Frank.
Yeah, a few mistakes out there, unforced errors you might want to say. So really, attention to detail should be the concern right now.
He has put himself in an excellent position with a beautiful tee shot. And now a good look at the green. Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation. And also, it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. That's a par, stays at +2. The first of 2 par 5s that have been shortened to play as par 4s for the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola. This 520-yard hole will play much shorter than the yardage as the drive generally pitches forward on the downslope of that fairway. The second shot will be a middle to long iron from a downhill lie, and that's the key. That's what makes it difficult to get to some of the tighter hole locations. Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Appears to be tracking well. Ooh, nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Not a gimme, but well within his range. And with that birdie, into the top 25 on the leaderboard. This is really one of the most scenic holes on tour all year long, and a fitting spot for the season finale, the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. It's the 6th hole. It's over 200 yards, and there's plenty of blue water out there just to keep a player focused on the task at hand. Just a beautiful approach shot. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll. That might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie sneak inside the top 15.
On to the 7th hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship.
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Setting up for this next approach, our featured player starting to pick it up after that less than stellar start to the round.
But as we know, Rich, golf is such a streaky game. Perhaps now this player can catch fire and put together some good holes in a row.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole, this for birdie.
Chance for back-to-back.
That was a good run right there. Almost went in.
At least he's seen the line as it went past the hole. So just replicate that on the way back.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Still even par for the day. Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you'll have a good chance to attack the hole location.
Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round. Even par currently. All things pointed to a good week. Birdie there, very important right now.
Playing some good golf. Finishing out the front 9 here at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia. Tour Championship with the FedEx Cup on the line, all that pressure. And finally, we get to the first par 5 of the day. It is 600 yards on the button.
Doesn't quite play that long, and the reason why is that downslope on the tee shot. If you get a nice draw off the tee, that ball can bound down there, and you can certainly reach this hole even though it's 600 yards. That's if you had a good tee shot. You stray a little, then you worry about the lake with the layup. Do you lay up short, or do you even try and risk carrying it?
And now the second shot here at this par 5. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game. Oh, that was nasty.
That's an outrage right there. I mean, if there's a high commission of golfdom, we need to consult them right now because it's just simply not fair, Frank. It's not.
I think the people above are frowning on the people below.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we are back on this beautiful day at East Lake for the Tour Championship, getting set to kick off all the action here on the back nine. The 10th is 469 yards. Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. I'll tell you, he's setting himself up for a good weekend. Former college #1 makes another birdie. Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3.
Could have been a lot worse. That didn't finish up too bad.
No, just on the fringe, so he'll still have an opportunity to knock this one in. And he's made the green. Just 5 feet left. Nice par to remain at 2 under. Continuing from the Tour Championship at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia, all the drama of the finale for the FedEx Cup. And this is a chance to make birdie. We're at the downhill par 4 12th. It's only 391 yards. A good, accurate tee shot gives a player a chance to make a 3. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Repetitive is often sounds boring. This is just shot after shot, and it's anything other than that. Spectacular.
Good birdie right there, moving to 3rd place on the leaderboard. Now at the par 4 13th, and this one is all you want. Good, challenging tee shot, and then you need to put the ball in the right spot on the green. It slopes from back to front, and this one will require a player to be dialed in.
Oh, that's fine.
That ball's run out certainly over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
be safely on deck.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place.
Let's get it. Let's go. Nice putt.
Straightaway par 4 here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, the 14th, 442 yards. Now at 14, ready for the approach shot. Oh, get down, look out.
It's over. The green.
Just averted danger right there, so close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Starting to pile up the birdies. 5 under par for the tournament. There are just 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. This is the second and last of the 5 pars, the 15th. It is only 525 yards, and if you walk away with par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This is a chance to make birdie or eagle. Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Inching closer to the finish now at the Tour Championship here at East Lake Golf Club and that FedEx Cup title. It's a 481-yard par 4 at the 16th.
Won't play its full yardage. This one plays considerably downhill. 4 bunkers down the left. You can try and carry them all. The more modest approach is thread it down that right side. Another one that requires a pinpoint second shot, also played downhill.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Looking for a pure strike here on the approach shot at 16. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting. And that's a good par given the situation.
Still tight, still close. The drama's really building right now at the Tour Championship here at East Lake. FedEx Cup title is on the line. Just a couple of holes to play. And Frank, what do you think of this par 4 17th at 455 yards?
With all that's at stake, Rich, this is a perfect par 4. Water all the way down the left, so in other words, if you hit a quick hook, you realize what's going to happen there. 3 bunkers protect the other side. Really, you just have to muscle up and hit a really good tee shot that somehow finishes between the water and those bunkers. Second shot, it's not exactly easy too. You're going to see the top half of that flag. Green raised a little in the front and well protected by that bunker short. Well, when he goes after it like he is here,
Just burning rubber right here. I mean, this one is taken off like a missile.
just destroyed it. He's going to try and rip the cover off it.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over
Shout out to Henry Torch.
325 yards. Second shot, good look at the green. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. This from 7 feet. How about 7 under par now? Well, it comes down to this at the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club here in Atlanta. One good swing. It's a par 3 finishing hole, the 18th, and it's all you want at 235 yards. Good chance at one. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. And getting ready for the putt. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, what a way for the Tour Championship to finish here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta with a par 3. Most unusual. It requires one good solid strike, one good free-flowing swing under the pressure. All the drama building here at the Tour Championship on this 235-yard par 3 finishing hole.
Oh, this is my song right here. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Come on now. This is amazing. CBC shout out to Over and Out. Also, shout out to the movie Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame, coming out 5 months and 3 days ago. It came out on April 26, 2019. Today is September 29th, 2019. And it's amazing. The movie is perfect. All the superheroes coming together. You know, the Avengers and my girl Brie Larson that's Captain Marvel helping them out. Just, it's amazing. And it's just perfect. And also, shout out to Supergirl Season 5 starting on October 6th, 2019. That's going to be amazing and exciting and pretty fresh. So yeah. And with all that being said, CBC Naruto over and now.